am Susie, and I'm on a cruise balcony. This is the Celebrity Infinity, and I'm short, but I got lots of leg room. And that's the ocean. You don't want to be there. You want to be here on the balcony. That's bad. This is good. So we got a little table, and the table's actually good to put your feet up on. And the only weird thing about the balcony is the chairs don't recline. You got this one position, and it looks like they bend, but they don't. That's okay. You can still hang out up here. And there's plenty of space to do that. So let's go inside and take a look. These doors don't push open. Like if you've been on some cruise ships, the doors swing open and then they swing shut. These don't. They slide, and it's actually like it's really hard to slide it. When you open it, if you leave the room, you want to shut it for a couple of reasons. Obviously, fire safety. We found out earlier by accident when we left the door open. We came back to the room. It was really hot in here because the AC on went out. Inside the room, forgive all our stuff. We're on the 80s cruise, and we've been here almost a week now, so we've accumulated a lot of stuff. But we got a little table, and table moves. There's a little couch in our room. We're in 8140 is our room number. So the Aqua class is one floor up for us, and that's what we're going to be on for the crochet cruise in October. Has this nice little wall of mirrors, which they're not doors or anything. It just makes the room feel a little better, a little bigger. Little side tables here, and we bring one of these little pop-up laundry bins when we travel, and it actually fits perfect right in this corner, and it's not in the way, so that when you get dirty clothes and stuff, it's not like, where do I put it? You just dump it in this bin, and this thing is one of those that folds up into a circle, and then you can just shove it in your lug. It's perfect. It's great. There's this dial. We don't know what it does. We haven't asked, and it doesn't seem to do anything, but that is there. But there's a thermostat, so I don't know if that's like an old heat thing, and I don't know. I just work here. But light switches, the lamps also don't move, so yeah, they're just permanently affixed to the tables. In the bathroom, one of my favorite parts of this bathroom is, again, on other cruise ships, you have the curtain, but then when you pull the curtain, there's no barrier here to keep the water, and the water would run all over the floor. Well, this has got this nice little thing right here, which you would think, it makes the shower a little smaller. It doesn't really, and I'd much rather have that and not have the water run everywhere. So I really like that. The shower works well, good heat and stuff. You know, a place to hang your bathing suits like there always is. I got the little girly bathroom bag that I hang up here. Bud's showing me bunny ears in the mirror. What is this? You have bunny ears?
I can see myself.
Oh, he can see himself in the mirror.
Just the top of my head.
That's cool. So, yeah, lots of room in here. Good space to put your stuff. We actually just threw our toothbrushes in a cup in there. And the guy actually told us, we didn't know, one of these little things, I'll look later, has extra tissues and toilet paper and stuff like that. Bathrobes, they came in the room. So I don't know if that's just the verandas or what, because they don't want you out on the balcony naked. But there was 2 of those in the room. You want to come through because I got to swing this.
Yeah.
There's always a safe, and then there's some drawers. I got, again, my girly things in here and clothes and stuff like that. This, unless it's, because this is the 80s cruise, so there's not really any formal night per se, so we don't really have a lot hanging up, but there's a lot of hanging storage space. And for somebody that doesn't hang up a lot of clothes, and I should have done it this cruise and I didn't, but what I'll do is I'll bring one of those that you hang on the rack, and it's shelves that hang down, so that you have like those shelves over there, but then you've got like an extra row of shelves here if you get the thing that you can hang on the clothes rack. So yeah, let's go poke around the rest of the ship. We're here on deck 8, and anytime that you find an elevator, you find a map like this. It'll show you where you are and what is on the different floors that you want to go to. Now again, comparing this to other ships, one thing that has really frustrated me on this ship is if you look right here in this one spot, Here's an elevator, and there's the stairs. And that makes sense, right? That you would have the stairs near the elevator. So many other places that we've been on this ship, here's the stairs, and oh, there's no elevators. Where the hell? There aren't elevators. It's, you have to go around a corner, and for some reason, again, after almost a week, I have not figured out, here's the stairs and the elevator, like, it's confusing to me. Of course, my husband is really good with directions, and he says, go this way, honey, and he goes right to the elevators. I haven't figured it out yet. But so, the sports court, rooftop terrace. On 11, there is a Constellation Lounge, where there'll probably be some fun events happening there. On 10, one of the things to point out is Persian Garden. Now that was something I was thinking about getting on this ship, but if you go online and you watch videos about the Persian Garden, they show, like on the bigger celebrity ships, that you can lay on those heated loungers and have a view of the ocean. They don't have the ocean view on this ship because it's a smaller ship. So you can get the Persian Garden, but you pay the same price and you don't get that pretty view. It's kind of, I went in there and did a tour of it, and it's kind of like being in a cave. Now, you know, if you want to get that and enjoy the showers and stuff like that, everything still feels the same, but I just like to lay and look at the view. And I guess here, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to go up on the top deck. So let's go check out the foyer. So we're up on the 5th floor right now. And again, we're on the 80s cruise, so you see all the banners and stuff for our 80s cruise. So this would be the central part of the ship, and when you first come on board, this is some of the first parts of the ship you see. So way down low is deck 3 with the staircase down there, and it looks like they're getting ready to have an art show. And then on 4, if you look down here where there's empty chairs, that's the martini bar. And the martini bar is kind of cool because when it's open at night, they have like a frozen top on it. It's like frost inside your freezer. And I actually took my husband's hand and I held it down on there, and he said, it's cold, it's cold. And when I finally let go, he took his cold hand and he put it on my back, and I screamed. So that was kind of fun. But anyway, so that's the 3rd floor. That's the 4th floor. And up here is the 5th floor. You can see we've got a coffee bar up here. So you come up to 5 if you want to get good coffee. You can get coffee in the buffet, but that's the good stuff. Now, one thing that we have on the 80s cruise that you won't have on your cruise is we have video games. Sorry, I'm gonna go play some video games. We're outside Cellar Masters, and this is a cool little area to go to if you want to just sit and relax. It's not really big, it's a little more intimate. There's tables, and right now we have all kinds of cool 80s stuff in here. So let's go check it out. I would guess that normally there's not slinkies hanging from the ceiling.
At least they didn't use the metal ones.
Oh yeah, the metal ones, that would hurt. But you can hang out and play a card game.
My operation last night. What's up with that?
Yeah, we were going to try to do it when we weren't inebriated.
Right now they've got it decorated with all those cool 80s. But this is a spot that they'll have karaoke a lot of times, or just people hanging out playing games. And you sit in the right place, you can even get a nice little view of the ocean here. On the other side, here's the rise of one of the more exclusive restaurants called Sushi on 5. But we haven't gone there yet. Maybe we'll do that later. We're still on 5, and here's the stairs. Oh, where's the elevator? Honey, where's the elevator? Where's the elevator?
It's behind us.
It's behind. We have to go that way? No.
I think.
See, I even stuck with my husband. He doesn't know what it is.
Yeah.
You stop.
Could be wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. It's the other way.
This one goes to 11.
Deck 7.
Oh, it goes 7 first.
Doors opening. Going up. Doors closing.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Tyler. Going up? So, if you want to sit outside but you don't want to be in the sun, there's two of these cool little seating areas. So you're in the shade, or if it's outside, it's kind of drizzling. Sitting's a little good. Nice table to put your stuff at. Here's another feature of the 80s cruise that you won't see on your cruise. They're doing aerobics. Style aerobics.
Alright guys, good job.
Let's go inside.
Alright, for the last 5 minutes, we're going to do some abs, alright? Who's ready?
So we're on deck 11 at the Constellation Lounge, and I'm gonna walk you in there and show it to you, but we're gonna be quiet and just kind of pan the camera around because there's some stuff going on right now.
My original problem on stage is, before I saw the injection, then it's heavy duty cocodamol, then it's a bio-free spray, then it's a knee bandage strap, and then it's a shot of neat vodka and gum. And for an hour and a half, I don't feel a thing. Let's go.
That's work. So we're starting from the back of the ship and going forward. We're on deck 10. And this ship has an adults only pool area. It's nice and quiet and it's covered. We came out here one day on a sea day during the day, and it's really nice. The pool is 4 feet deep, but it gets so hot. So I would say it'd be a good place to come in the early morning. So we'll walk through here and then we'll go out to the main pool. Look at the view. Here's the pool with little showers built into the pool. Here we're going to go from the adults area into the main pool area, and it's probably going to be really loud. So let's just take a walk and check it out. See, you told me that when we stand here, that's the back. That looks the back. It's a little different than what it might look like on other ships. And that's the front. There's like satellite thingies up there, or antennas. Really windy today.
Pool volleyball against our celebrity infinity officers. We're going to be over by the big pool. That's the pool closest to all the bars. I'm sure you know exactly where that is by now. So come on over and sign yourselves up with us if you would like to take part in this.
When they say seniors only, they aren't talking about old people. They take the 80s cruise and they make them freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and seniors. smoking areas on the ship. One is on 10 and the other one is on 4. So if you want to smoke, this is where you eat. Let's go check out the buffet. So we're in the buffet, and essentially, it's a great big circle. Any place that you go on the buffet during the day, you can look at the map and see what kind of food's going to be there. But if we start walking this way and walk all the way around, you'll come back to where you started, which can make it a little confusing, but I'll figure it out. Now, two cool things that are next to the buffet are the ice cream bar, and then right on the other side of the wall from this is where you would get drinks like Cokes and beers and things like that. So there's two things to remember, and just that it's a great big circle. It's pretty good food too. Let's take a look. This is the Rendezvous Lounge. There's a lot more seating in here, and this is where they do some of the smaller shows, like they have dueling pianos, or they have a guy playing the guitar. Right now, everything on this ship is 80s. It's really cool, right? And they can either have all these chairs out, or they take a bunch of them up and they have like a dance floor in here too. And the curtains shut when they have a show too. Keep it dark. So out on 4, I believe it's on this side. This is the other smoking area. There's some chairs and stuff set outside that you can.
Door closed.
Yeah, I see ashtrays, so you can sit out there and smoke if you want.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Now we're back at the martini bar. So upstairs is coffee, here's the martini bar, and downstairs is the excursions desk and the concierge if you need any help. It's not cold. Well, it's kind of cold, but it's not really cold right now. We're not really supposed to film in the casino, so I'm just going to walk through the casino, and my husband has a camera, and it may or may not be on. But just so you can kind of get an idea of how big the casino is, because it's a pretty good size. Oh, and the Bill and Ted's phone booth, that won't be here either.
Yes. Oh, okay. Okay. Busted.
We got busted.
We made it halfway.
Are you filming? You're not actually supposed to film in here either. This is the photo gallery, so rather than get busted again, we're just gonna stand outside and say, this is the photo gallery. So if you get photos done, this is where you go to pick them up.
Ta-da.
We've kind of had a ta-da. We've kind of had a hard time finding ours because the way that they have the photos set up, you can't see people's. It cuts off right here. Like the shelves are too far apart. I guess would it be too far apart? No, too close together. That you can't see people's. You have to like literally dig through pictures, so it's kind of a hassle. But yeah, alright, it's cool. Photo gallery. So this is the Celebrity Infinity, and I hope that you have an awesome day at sea. You didn't say go.